Hello and welcome back to the Battle Room. My name is Colin, and today we are in the top 16 of the tournament I've been playing in the Nino Burger Tour. There's 158 people who made it to the top 16, so we're in the single elimination bracket. So let's see if we can do this and make a deep run for ourselves here. Because top 16 is the first step, and now we have to play against, got to play in a bracket and hopefully win. So we've got a team consisting of Zapdos, Feeny, Cresselia, Rillaboom, Naganadel, and Incin. Alright, so looking into this one, I really want to focus Hatterene and Didi. I think Hatterene and Didi is good, and it's just dancing around, setting up Trick Room. I like Torkoal as well. I played something similar. I mean, I think they just go like the two Fake Outers, Feeny, and then like honestly any of the three, and then it's just from up to me to combat them and play around them. I think I'm going to lead with Lando Hatterene. I really like that lead when I play against them because I like to have my follow me in the back and my redirection in the back. So that's usually how I like to play against it, judging from my previous rounds of the tournament, but let's see. I also think it's really good into the Incin Rillaboom lead, which I think is one of the best leads against Hatterene and Didi, and I think that's something that... It's also really good into Lilligant Torkoal. So we'll see here. They're going to lead with Zapdos Feeny. Okay. Not the end of the world. We are risking taking a lot of damage from Brave Bird Moonblast, but at the same time, I don't know if it actually KOs. I really should run the calc really quick. I really don't know my calcs, and it's really biting me in the butt. Life Orb Zapdos will never KO, so that's good, and it's Misty Seed. Okay, so we should always live. I think I'm just going to go for Sludge Bomb and Trick Room. I don't see a reason not to. They're going to Acrobatics me. It doesn't even do half. That's fine. And they're going to go for Moonblast. I think I'll live this. If I live this, that would be amazing. Oh, easily. Hatterene's special defense is huge. And I get this huge Sludge Bomb off on probably the most threatening Pokemon on their team. We are gaming. We are gaming so hard. Acrobatics Zapdos is really neat, honestly. I'm going to Expanding Force Zapdos for the big damage. And I'm just going to go for Sludge Bomb into Feeny. I don't really see a reason not to. This is so good, because normally Landorus's biggest issue is getting around the Feeny, but at this point, like, Feeny is, like, taken care of. It's taking a ton of damage. So this is just a free Sludge Bomb on a Cresselia. If we get a poison here, oh my god, that could be a game breaker, honestly. It honestly would be a game breaker if we were to get a poison on the Sludge Bomb. Poison? I thought that was a eject button for a second. That's leftovers. Okay. It was the end of the turn, so I was like, holy crap. Okay. I mean, I think this is a pretty easy Sludge Bomb into Zapdos. Or, I think we could sub. Because I think they're just going to reverse Trick Room, to be honest. They might Acrobatics Lando. Honestly... Let's just Expanding Force Zapdos and switch into Indeedee. I think it's fine. If they reverse Trick Room, they reverse Trick Room. But I think this is okay. We know that they actually cannot kill Hatterene with this lead. So I think leading Hatterene is pretty powerful stuff. Also, they're really weak to Sleep Powder with the Zapdos lead. So I really could lead Lilligant Torkoal into this as well. Alright, let's get this Psychic Seed cooking. Let's slap them with a Expanding Force here. They do swap out into Feeny. It's a Feeny. I think we should KO from this range, though. I feel pretty confident in that. And then I think... Okay, so that means they have one Fake Outer, probably. They probably have Boomer in the back. Or Incin. I would guess with Boomer. But, like, they actually don't have a really good answer into Torkoal if I can remove this Feeny right here, right now, please. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So we're going to trade Feeny for a Trick Room there, which is fine. Honestly, at this current moment, they can't stop me from pressing Trick Room again. Lefty's Cresselia is concerning, though. I'm not going to lie. Cresselia is a small bit of concern. But Lando's full HP. I've traded Feeny for 99% of my Hatterene. They bring in Incin. Okay. I kind of like the situation we're in. We can take control of the terrain forever. I can just press Protect here. And I want to swap into Torkoal, I think. I'm still a little concerned though about dealing with Cresselia. Like if it's actually Calm Mind or something, we could be in big trouble. Imagine if I got that Sludge Bomb poison earlier. That would have been huge. I do think Lando might outspeed both these Pokemon though. But I really just want Psychic Terrain up because I think it'll be super useful at dealing with Incin and also dealing with Zapdos as well. Big damage. I don't really need my special defense, so switching Feeney's fine. Or Indeedee fine. I probably should just let Hatterene die. Like if I get Trick Room, that's awesome. If I don't, whatever. They're just gonna Throat Chop me. That's fine. And are they gonna Trick Room? No, no way. Oh my god! My opponent is playing for me. That Cresselia was actually under my mind control last turn. They actually tried to read the Follow Me Trick Room. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's Gleam it up in Eruption. It's actually just so fucking safe. So safe here. I like what I see. Eruption, Dazzling Gleam. Do we kill Incin from this range? No way, we crit Incin. That's huge. That is huge. I mean, Incin's fainted. Yeah, this is over. This is over. Whew. It is Calm Mind, but it's too late. The damage is done. Honestly, I think that Trick Room was the biggest throw of all time. And now this is just a free 1-0 into Top Cut, which I don't even think I deserved. I really don't think I even deserved this like game. Because I think that if it didn't set Trick Room, it was going to be quite the fight in the dance. But they did predict to Follow Me Trick Room, and I just protected. I just wanted to waste time and get in Torkoal. But now it's just clicking buttons. Freed up. Game 1 win. Okay. So we win the first game. What do we do now? Because I did feel like I kind of snuck that one. I kind of stole it. But I've been saying that a lot this tournament. Maybe I'm just better. Maybe I'm just that freaking good. It's not even about sneaking the games. I'm just swagging on them. Alright. What are we doing here? Because, like, that game went perfectly. They didn't even bring the Rilla. They brought, like, Zapdos, Cresselia, Incin, Feeney, which I think was a problem, but it worked out highly in my favor. I think they probably go, like, I think Lilligant looks perfect here. I have no qualms with Lilligant. Lilligant goes nuts here. And then I'll just bring Hat and Indeedee in the back. It's a little concerning about dealing with Cresselia again, but I think it's fine. I think we can just plow through Cresselia by spamming moves. By spamming Eruption and maybe spending Gleams. Because Cresselia, and also we can put Cresselia to sleep, so it's not a huge deal. I think this is fine. And Zapdos is just so susceptible to Sleep Powder that, like, it's such an easy turn 1 pin to just, like, scare Zapdos and then just freely Leaf Storm or something. And then Lilligant also has to take 2 hits. Man, when Dynamax isn't a thing, Sash Pokemon are so strong. Like, Lilligant has been one of my favorite Pokemon to use in this tournament, and it's purely just because Sash is so broken. That's really it. Alright, let's see what they're going to do. They're going to leave Cress Incin. I mean, that's awesome. That's awesome for me. I think that's fine. Incin, we know... We actually don't know his item. It could be the goggles. The googly eyes. But I think this is a pretty easy Eruption Sleep Powder. I think dealing with Cresselia is super important. And if they're going to Flare Blitz Lilligant or Fake It Out, that's fine. I don't think Cresselia can actually kill it with Ice Beam. So we're just going to go for Sleep Powder and Eruption. I think they should just Fake Out Calm Mind at this point. They're in like a really awkward spot, and they just let me put this thing to sleep. We do a little dance. We spam a little Eruption, because I think Cresselia is a big issue. Cresselia and Feeney are the most problematic Pokemon for me. They're just going to Parting Shot Torkoal. Nani? What? I'm so okay with that. What wants to take? I mean, this is a -1 Eruption, but I'll take a free Eruption on Feeney. That's fine by me. Now that thing isn't now it's in range to get smack daddied by Leaf Storm. So I'm okay with that. This is so good for me. Cresselia does burn a sleep turn. But like we took no damage and I got to do this? Oh my gosh. That's so worth it. So worth it. Alright, it's Lefty's Crest. So it's like Big Berry Feeney. I don't actually know my Lilligant Calyx versus Feeney, but most of the time it does kill from this range. So I'm just going to do that, and I'm going to switch into Hatterene. I think that's a pretty good play. I have no qualms with it. I think if Instant came back in, it's a little annoying. But it's fine. Feeney's not switching out. I just want big damage on Feeney. I kill Feeney. Game's like really, really in my favor. Because Feeney is like the most problematic Pokemon for me to deal with here. Would you hit Leaf Storm? I thought that missed for a second. I got so scared. They just give me Feeney once again. Oh my gosh, we just got Feeney for free. We got one of the hardest Pokemon for Torkoal to deal with KO'd. I like how Torkoal is still so good, even though I'm playing against like Cresselia, Feeney, Instant, and I'm like, yeah, Torkoal's broken here. Like, I actually just get to spam Torkoal. Like, it's so silly and so dumb that it's actually like a strong mon in that case. Alright, Instant comes back in, but like, dude, for what? For what? Lilligant is worth saving, 100%. They could have Boomer and back, so they could have Terrain, which I kind of think they do. I would expect that. I'm going to switch into Torkoal and Trick Room. Worst case scenario here, so I think Cresselia is going to wake up. Worst case scenario here is they parting shot at Hatterene. But like, I actually have learned throughout the tournament that when Hatterene gets parting shot, sometimes it's not a big deal as long as you're controlling the momentum and the tempo of the game. That like, I don't really care when it parting shots me. It just means that I'm chilling. They're going to Flare Blitz Lilligant. Oh no, they Flare Blitz Hatterene. It lives with 1 HP, takes a ton of recoil. Cresselia stays asleep, Trick Room's up, Dazzling Gleam Eruption time, baby. Dazzling Gleam Eruption time. Life is good. Hatterene lives with 1. I don't know what the calc is on that, but we take those, baby. Eruption. And how about Dazzling Gleam? How about that? How about that one? Now they just take 2 big hits. Even if they reverse Trick Room here, Cresselia is not setting up Calm Minds. Cresselia is not getting super duper ahead. And Instant has to either parting shot or try to kill Hatterene. And if it doesn't kill Hatterene, I could potentially just bring in Indeedee next turn and stop any shenanigans with Rillaboom. So the situation is just really, really brutal for my opponent here. Like, no matter what they do, I think they're in a bad spot. They're actually going to swap into Boomer. I think they're just desperate. I think they're just desperate for me to, like, press Earth Power into Instant when I need to deal with Cresselia as well. So, can we get 1 Eruption, please? Full powered. And there goes Rillaboom. Yep. Perfect. Perfect, honestly. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the free Rillaboom kill. And could I get a Dazzling Gleam on the side here to spice up this Cresselia? And she's actually alive with 1 HP. But she reverses the TR. It doesn't matter. Torkoal just wins at this point. Unless they have Moonlight. Moonlight, small worry, okay? But we saw Trick Room, Calm Mind. We didn't see the attacking move yet. I think for that case, if they do have Moonlight, I'm gonna keep Hatterene alive. Because there's no reason to actually sacrifice Hatterene. I could just protect Hatterene this turn, actually. I think that's what I'll do. If they don't have Moonlight, they'll just die to Heat Wave here, and I'll just win the game from there. But if they do have Moonlight, I'll keep Hatterene alive for this turn, then switch to Indeedee next turn. But if they don't have Moonlight, I'm just going to Trick Room and let Hatterene die. But we'll see. We'll see what they're doing here. Maybe I should have just swapped to Indeedee. But I think it's too late. The situation is too dire. They have no resources left. I still have 2 full HP Pokemon in the back. One of them is Sleep Powder and a Sash, so I think it's pretty good. They're going to Flare Blitz me, and then Cresselia is going to go for Psy Shock. Probably Ice Beam, Calm Mind, Trick Room, so yeah. Easy KO. Heat Wave comes through. Cresselia faints. And I don't think we're going to get a... Oh. Should we play for the 4-0? We could. We might as well, right? I think we play for the 4-0. I mean, I'm probably going to run right here. But let's play for the 4-0. Screw it. We got to win in style, baby. Alright, so we just EP. And we switch to Indeedee. Indeedee will always live this too. This is so free. And then we should have the 4-0. Ooh, they're letting me get it. That's what we like to see, baby. Alright, even if they Flare Blitz the poor Indeedee, we're fine. Even if they Throat Chop, I will simply just protect Earthquake next turn, Earth Power next turn. You gotta play for the 4-0 sometimes, I feel like. It's kind of mandatory. It's important to do. And they're gonna Throat Chop. Oh no, they got the read. My Indeedee! Alright, hit him with the Earth Power. Big Daddy Torkoal. It gets the KO. 4-0. GG's. Good games. All right. I mean, that was a quick one. But we're going to progress on to top 8. So stay tuned for top 8 tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed these battles. Again, I'm recording them all in one day. So I just hope that you like them, because I had a lot of fun playing in this tournament, and I'm happy to get to top 8. But let me know in the comments what you think. Stay tuned for top 8. That will be posted tomorrow. Peace.